Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. That's the true power of heaven and earth. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in his word and truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this could be an edifying video. And I had just did this video, but I don't know what's going on with my phone. The recordings don't save. I spent $20 on this other screen record app to try and fix that problem, but all I can say is it's just Satan. All right. But as you see right here, okay, it says King Charles, my ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID. And I'm going to play this video. It's real short, 12 seconds. But this just shows you that the NWO is in full motion, and it's been in full motion. Okay? This war is a part of the NWO. Okay? They need a reason to collapse the economy, to bring in the digital blockchain system. And what shows that this is a world stage, Trump is over there in China right now. And he has Elon Musk with him. He has Marco Rubio, which that guy, he's in the outfit that Maduro was in when they hit him on that helicopter. So, it's a slight jab at China for him to put on that exact same outfit. But, and you got a lot of other CEOs that's with Trump that's in China right now. Now, we know, there's still no one wants to share the throne. Okay, China has it in their mind that they're going to be the next superpower, that they're going to replace America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. But, they're all in cahoots with this digital system. Okay? And that's why it was sometime last year. I remember brothers did videos on it. I forget the number, but you had a lot of countries that said that they were going to adopt digital ID. Okay? And this is all to get everything digital. And once everything is digital, then they can introduce the MOTB. And if you don't want to take it, then they can say, okay, well, if you want to keep getting your universal high income, or however they're going to do it with this digital ID, we already see Apple has rolled it out. You can set up a digital ID with Apple. So most likely they're going to have it on the smartphone before it goes to the actual device, which we're going to get into all of that. Okay? But let me play this video.
My ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID that will modernize how citizens interact with public services.
See? So, everything that's happening right now, because when you listen to these different analysts, when you listen to Larry Johnson, Scott Ritter, Colonel Douglas McGregor, Jeffrey Sachs, these different analysts, they can't wrap their head around why America is doing what it's doing. Why are we going to war with Iran? Why are we, crashing our own economy? These analysts, they don't have the answers. We have the answers. We know why. Because they're purposely doing this so that they can set up their new world. Okay? That's what it's all about. It's all about setting up the new world. Okay? To where everything's going to be digital. And they're going to make it sound good. You had that devil Elon Musk talking about, universal high income, not universal basic income. And how they're going to say things like, you don't have to worry about losing your wallet, or you don't have to worry about, forgetting your wallet in the car, pulling out cash, using a debit card, someone stealing your information. Everything will be trackable and traced and monetized and not monetized. Everything will be digital, traced, tracked, and what's the word, man? Pretty much governed. Okay? So if someone does hack into your digital ID, well, we can trace it. So they're going to say things to make it sound convenient. This is to help you. This is to make life easier. This is to make life better for you. As that devil Klaus Schwab said, you will own nothing and you will be happy. We're trying to make life better for everyone. You don't have to work. We'll have robots handle everything. Papa John's did their first drone delivery yesterday. I was seeing reports on. So we can have drones deliver everything. You could just stay home, have an AI wife, a robotic wife, a robotic husband. They want to have robotic incubators. You could just stay home, have a VR headset on, play GTA 6. Okay? You don't have to work. We'll pay you. Okay? And it's all to make you a complete slave. They want to enslave the entire world, man. Because if you have that device, like what did Aaron Russo say? If you get out of line, they can just shut it off, and then you won't be able to buy or sell or anything. So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. That's what we're going to start off with. Okay? I'm going to get the same scriptures that I had got. I'm going to get the same scriptures. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, this is talking about the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, we are not ignorant of their devices. See, like I said, the NWO is in full motion. It's been in full motion. They already know that it's going to be a percentage of people that's going to resist, and they know it's going to be a majority of people that's going to submit. Okay, they already did the trial run with the Crown Vic. Okay, in 2020. So their whole thing is they're expecting a lot of death. They want to cut the population down to 500 million, which they destroyed the Georgia Guidestones, but that's their agenda. So they're expecting a lot of death. They know a lot of people are going to die during this famine. They know a lot of people are going to get violent when, you can't buy food for your family. Okay? And now you got these pestilence going around. This hantavirus they're saying is going crazy. Now I'm seeing other reports of another ship that got 1,700 people on it. They're saying the norovirus is going crazy. So you got all these pestilences popping up. You got war going on. Okay? You have inflation going up. Okay? Everything is about to crash. You got analysts, experts like Douglas McGregor saying that we're going to feel it by July. It's going to be a famine. These are his words. Okay? Which they're already saying that there's not going to be any more, forget what kind of oil. It's something to do oil for the engine, I believe. Maybe engine oil, I forget. But saying that there's going to be a shortage on that. So, hey, we're about to see a total collapse of the system of people's life as we know it. Of you going to the grocery store, of you going to get gas, of you, all of this is getting ready to collapse. Okay? And it's also that they can push eventually the MOTB. Let's go ahead and get into that. Cause this is what this is all leading to. Okay, Aaron Russo broke it down in the interview, man. They want total control. Okay? They want to charge you a carbon tax. They want to feed you 3D printed meat, lab grown meat. You can stay home, we'll feed you. They want to treat you like an animal, man, which that's how they view you as. They view you as cattle. They don't view you as people. And Aaron Russo was, he pretty much got into it with what was his name? I think it was Nick Rockefeller. He got into it with him because he was like, pretty much, well, why do you want to do this to these people? And Nick Rockefeller was like, why do you care about them? Why do you, he didn't have no emotion for anybody. While Aaron Russo, he was like, nah, man, this ain't. And that's why he spilled the beans. Okay? So, all you other counts, man, that's been speaking against this, you getting ready to look foolish, man. But this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast is the NWO. Okay? Not the picture of Cesare Borgia. No. Okay? And it makes all the sense in the world, man. Okay? It says that the image of the beast shall both speak, which they're causing it to speak right now. Okay? By having Palantir, you don't hear nothing about that no more, but Trump told Palantir late last year to make a major database on every American citizen. Okay? They're using AI to pretty much AI is going to be the new government. Which is going to be, of course, operated by the elites. They're going to be, calling all the shots with it. But, AI is going to be heavily integrated into society. Okay? We're already seeing more videos of robots, some crazy shit too. I seen some shit, man. It looked like some shit you would see on RoboCop. Brother Jonathan shared it yesterday in China. Okay? So, Esau is causing it to speak by causing this war, which they're purposely crashing the economy. Okay? The pestilence going crazy, inflation, all of these things are a part of them transitioning to a digital blockchain system. That's what this is all about, man. Okay? It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, because it's going to get to a point where if you don't worship the image of the beast, meaning taking the MOTB, they're going to kill you. And that's why Revelation, the 20th chapter, goes into men of the Lord being beheaded for not taking that mark. Okay? Esau is about to crash out, man. Before I go on, let me grab this real quick. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. And Lord willing, this video can save in full. Lord willing. Okay? It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Esau knows he's at his end. He knows his time is running out. So he's coming with it, man. They're not having any peace, with this war. This war is going to keep going. BB said it himself like a day or two ago. He said the war with Iran is not over. Okay? He mentioned going in, taking their uranium, pretty much sending U.S. troops. That draft is coming, man. And I believe it's going to come way before December. Lord willing, this summer, man. Okay? So, Esau knows his time is up, man. He knows that what the prophets are saying is true. He sees the chariots more than we do. More than he lets on. He's always seeing them. Okay? And he know that he's going to have to go to war with Yahushua and the angels. And but due to his pride, he thinks he can win. But guess what? It ain't even going to be a fight, nigga. You're going to get utterly humiliated, embarrassed. The whole world is going to see Esau go down. Okay? And the true chosen of the Lord come up. The Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the chosen nation of the Lord. The Lord loves you. Okay? So Esau, he's in crash out mode. He's in crash out mode. But jumping back, Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, That word mark in the Greek is charagma, which means a imprinted mark. But when you look up the root word for charagma, it's charax, which means a pointed instrument or a palisade, which that's what a palisade is, a pointed instrument. And there's plenty of videos on them injecting a device into people. And they use words like, it's the size of a grain of rice. You know, they're going to say all of these things to make it convenient to woo the people into accepting it. And guess what? A lot of you people are going to accept it. Because you're going to, you know, the famine, the cannibalism, all of the violence, all of these things that's going to be going on is going to look like salvation to a lot of people. You can get your life back. You know, we will feed you. We'll take care of you. You know, we care about you. Okay? Your life will go back to normal. It'll be better. You won't have to work. We'll pay you to stay home. You know, you can be in a 15-minute city. You know, universal high income. And then when you take it, they charging you a carbon tax. They taxing the fuck out of you. They're watching what you're spending your money on. You can't buy this. You had too much of this. Oh, your credit score is low, so you can't buy anything this month. Turn you into a total submissive slave. That's what they're setting up, man. But of course, the devil is going to make it sound good. He's going to make it sound like he cares about you to get you to take it. And that's the trap. And that's why the scriptures say he's going to do deception at such a level that if it were possible, the elect would be deceived. That's how high level the deception is going to be, man. So it don't matter if you're rich, poor, free or bond, small or great. They don't need celebrities in this new world. They don't need a Jay-Z. They don't need... You know, they're of course they're going to use you guys to promote it. But once it's out there and people are dying for not taking it, and Esau feels like everything's going according to plans, we know Yahweh Shai is going to crash the party. But he's going to turn on you sellouts, man. He don't need you. He don't need you sellouts, man. He used you to help destroy us, to destroy the Israelites. But once this nigga crashes out and the MOTB is mandatory, if you don't take it, hey, you're put to death, because you're going to have to identify yourself. And they're also going to say, look, you know, crime is at an all-time low. There will be no more crime. You know, we're going to have robots, drones, you know, policing, okay, recording. Everything's going to be recorded, which they're saying by the end of this year, every newer car will have to be fully, cameras, AI, you know, pretty much you're being watched at all times. Cameras everywhere. That's what these devils want. They want to watch you. Okay. They want to really, really treat you like a slave, man. Okay. So it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have it. Cash and credit cards, debit cards, that's all going to be obsolete, a thing of the past. And it starts with this digital ID. However they're going to do it, most likely, like I was saying, it's going to start with the smartphone. And then they could say, well, your phone can still get hacked. Whatever they're going to say. But the solution is going to be, take this device. It's smaller than a grain of rice. And it could be your right hand. It could be your left hand. No matter where you get it. You know, the forehead, Elon Musk got this Neuralink, and they're trying to, you know, claiming to do miracles with it. Oh, we can make you see. If you can't talk, we can make you talk. You know, if you can't walk, we can make you walk. You got people playing video games with their thoughts. You know. So, you know, we're really about to see knowledge on a higher scale, because they're about to push this thing heavy, man. And when they fully push it, it's going to be a lot of deception, man. Imagine they say you don't have to, you know, learn another language. We can just program you to know it. We can put these devices in your brain, right? And you can instantly speak Spanish. You can instantly speak French. You don't have to get Rosetta Stone it. You don't have to learn another language. We can just program you to know it. Just like Neo in the Matrix. He was programmed to know Kung Fu. So, we in that time, man. All right? King Charles ain't saying this for nothing. And it's going to trickle here very, very soon. Okay? So, just want to do this quick video. We're going to stay on our watch. All right? We're going to see where this goes. Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.